Hey, this will be a quick trade recap for Tuesday, May 13th, 2025. I forgot to record this when I still had my platforms open, so I'm going to do it a little bit differently today just with my screenshots. But going into my plan pre-market, price had rallied out of this previous balance, which was right here in this range, and then had started to kind of balance again, but then was finding some strength uh, coming into the open. So I was pretty much watching if price was able to rally above this 5873, I believe, level. I was watching for that level to possibly hold and show some signs of confirmation of the hold for a break of this level, the 5885 level into 5900. All right, so watching for that to the upside, or I was also watching on the downside if this previous key level that is now still holding as a key level, this 5861 level, if that broke, I was willing to look for it to possibly hold as resistance um, for a move at least into these 50s and then to the 40s. That was my pre-market plan. Pretty much just watching a breakout at either one of these two key levels. That was my first watch for continuation. Um, yeah. All right, so the market opened up and was strong. Um, there was a little bit of a sell-off right there at open. Held these lows above the 6-1 level. Eventually rallied above the 7-3 level. Got some buying, retested. I got an entry, got stopped out to the exact tick, got back in, and then had a nice little win there. Here's the proof. You can see I got stopped out to the exact tick. Got stopped out at 7.2, low that, or 72.50. And you can see the low of that candle is 72.50. But that's all right. That's trading. It's going to happen. My confirmation held, and I got back in. And I did get a better entry, so that is a plus side to getting back in. Yeah, and then my first scale was right here, just about 2R. And then my next two scales were kind of up at this 8.5 level. I didn't quite hold it all the way to 8.5, but I was looking for signs of possible weakness up here because this is definitely an area where we could reject. So that's where I got out those two, a little bit above 2R. And then I was holding my last runner into 5900. And pretty much on this push, when we got really close, I started trailing my stop loss as well. And it did get taken a little bit lower than the target, but that's still a very solid exit and a good trade. Yeah, and this entry itself wasn't the best, the first one. Um, it sucks. It's unfortunate. You just have to move past it and look for the next entry, and that's exactly what I did. Then going forward, we have a little bit more confirmation. This is what really puts the cherry on top for taking the setup. At this green area where we have that key level that we're watching, we put in the low volume node. You can see it right here. That really was my good confirmation. And then here's the book map. Doesn't look as good. You can see this entry was a little bit high. That's why I said it wasn't the best, because I got in close to the high of day. I wanted to get in a little bit lower down here, but I got a bad fill, stopped out to the exact tick, and then that's when I got back in the second time. But this honestly there isn't as much that you can see here. It's really the low volume node that sealed the deal on this one.